Um, Hypothermia Week for me started as a service opportunity, and I think a lot of us don't get as many opportunities in our life to do things that really impact other people. And so when I first started coming, it was an opportunity to do that. Since then, I think the most important thing to me is the community with the rest of the people in Holy Trinity. It's, I get a chance to talk with almost everybody who volunteers, and I love to see the passion that people bring to this. I think when I see our guests and they eat our meals, and people have put so much love and effort into those meals. They are not institutional meals. These are home-cooked family meals for trying to make these people family. And that, I think that experience through the week over the years of seeing my fellow parishioners here at Holy Trinity pour themselves into this effort just really makes this week really, really important to me. It's maybe the high point of my year each year, this week, because of the experience of watching us all really try to be welcoming to people who really don't get that very often. I think for me, the experience that really kind of exemplified what hypothermia meant to me is not one of the guests, but in fact watching Deb Haynes when she was running hypothermia, and watching her kind of reach out to each of our guests and be so welcoming. And she really made this tradition of these people are guests in our space. And this is not, we have some rules because people have to live with each other, but these are adults. And watching Deb treat every one of these people as adults, even when they were struggling to be adults, really brought home what we were trying to do here for me. I think when I talk to people who are thinking about doing this, who are clearly nervous about doing this, I think it's important for them to know that this is a safe space, not just for our guests, but also for our volunteers. That this is a loving place, and this is not going to be scary. I can count on one hand the number of times we've had to call the police, and it's always somebody who's gotten agitated because they've been feeling very disrespected or that nobody's heard them. I think as we've gotten better at hearing people and making a space for them, hypothermia has gotten calmer and has become, we really want it to be a place where everybody is welcome and not just the ones who are easy to get along with. I would say to people that this is an experience like no other you're going to have in your life. This is an experience of meeting people that you may have had preformed ideas about that really are going to explode those ideas as you meet them and understand kind of who they are and a little bit about what their life is. So, and finally, this is an opportunity to really become much better friends with the other parishioners, the other people who are volunteering, and the more people you meet in this, the more I think bonds we build as a congregation with each other. So very much it would be a shame to miss it. It's John's speech today when he talked about the special feeling when we have on Hypothermia Sunday, I think is I feel that as well. And I think part of that is the bonds that we've spent building all week long.